Yo, go, 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 go. What's going on, G-Dot family? It's your boy G.TZ back with another VZ. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. We got the story of Joppy. Don't know who Joppy is, but I'm just reacting to this to bring a light to push the peace and stop the violence in Chicago and everywhere else in the inner cities and the world, period. Fight for the people. Let's go ahead and get straight into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, that notification bell. Let's get it.
They say an argument led to gunfire just before school started. Now a 14-year-old boy is dead.
CBS News' Tony Aiello is live in Concourse Village with more for us. Tony.
Cindy, Mary, there is grief and a bit of anger here in this neighborhood after this morning's gun violence. Relatives here at the scene are identifying the victim as 14-year-old Christopher Duran. He and his younger brother had just left home for school when some kind of confrontation took place with two young men here on Sheridan Avenue. Duran was fatally shot 3 times in the torso and once in the head. His little brother ran home to tell their mother, and she hurried to the scene.
We all know the street life can be cold, but everyone...
It can, but before I even get into that, bro, can we please stop? Like, I understand the people that be beefing with people are kids, but can we please stop murking kids, bro? It's so many kids dying, bro. Like, niggas don't even get a chance to see 18. They can't even turn 18. Niggas ain't even drove a car, got their license, ain't did nothing, and they getting hit. Please stop the violence, man.
Once in a while, a story emerges that makes us realize just how harsh it really is. No matter what age you are, anyone associated with that lifestyle still often faces the harshest consequences from it. In this video, we'll be telling the story of a 14-year-old that was gunned down in front of his home due to his lifestyle as a gangster Crip. We'll be telling the story of none other than Joppy. Joppy, real name Christopher Duran, was from the Bronx, New York. He was a member of the 280 Gangster Crips. 280 was one of the wildest crews in the Bronx at the time and were frequently in the news for various shootings and other crimes.
Major gang bust announced today in the Bronx. The gang believed responsible for a crime wave across several NYPD precincts. 15 suspected gang members indicted today in connection to 10 attempted killings. Eyewitness News reporter Rob Nelson has more.
This case is the epitome of gang culture. Violence, retaliation, the don't snitch credo, the recruitment of boys to commit crimes.
Law enforcement leaders announced 15 indictments today, all related to a wave of gang-related violence in the Bronx in recent years. Authorities believe much of the violence is related to an ongoing feud between the 280 Crips and 6 Wild, a subset of the Bloods gang.
One of the main groups that 280 beefed with was a hood called 6 Wild. 6 Wild primarily consists of Mac Ballers, and the war between them and 280 has been going on for around 2 decades. Joppy joined 280 at a super young age, likely following in his older brother's footsteps as his brother was a prominent member. Joppy even got 280 tattooed on his arm, showing how committed he was to the cause. Despite his young age, Joppy was allegedly really active in the streets. His neighbors have publicly stated that he terrorized the neighborhood, and there's a video of him online fighting a rival gang member from 6 Wild. Prior to his death, Joppy had been arrested 5 different times on charges such as robbery and assault. To make things even more wild, although he was only 14, Joppy was allegedly a shooter for 280. People online that claim to have knew him say that he would bring a gun to school and that he was regularly shooting at his ops.
I ain't gonna lie, as crazy as what I'm finna say sounds, that's kind of regular. People bring, like, I was in school when I was in when I transferred to CGW and I was in 7th, 8th grade, I want to say people brought guns to school around like at least 5 times. At least 5 times, yeah. I heard about 2 times, seen them 3 times, like, you know, at least 5 times niggas bringing pipes to school. And niggas know exactly who was doing it. And it was crazy because some people was doing it for protection. Some people was doing it because that's just what they was on. Some people was doing it just because, like, you feel me, they want to show off, like. So, a lot of people be bringing pipes to school. Y'all got to be careful with that.
Even alleged that he did a shooting the day before he died. Joppy was never charged for any shooting, so it's unknown if any of these rumors are true. However, a member of 280 named Pusha S made a song in remembrance of Joppy, and some of the lyrics give credence to these rumors. In the song, he talks about how Joppy went from fighting and using knives to picking up a gun and building a name for himself in the streets. This name would lead to a chaotic event that sent shockwaves throughout the Bronx and the nation.
14 is crazy though, bro.
As I mentioned earlier, one of 280's main rivals was the Hood 6 Wild. In the morning of May 22nd, 2015, Joppy was walking to school with his little brother just a few paces from his house when a member of 6 Wild named Trap Baller, renamed Travis Bloch, aged 28, walked up to him and pulled out a gun. Trap had been standing outside of Joppy's home with a lookout, eagerly waiting for him to come out. Once Trap reached Joppy, he shot him, then stood over him and fired several more shots before fleeing the scene.
Y'all gotta understand, the nigga that did this is 29. He's in his late 20s, 28. You just murked a 14-year-old, bro. You're beefing with a 14-year-old. You telling me you couldn't, like, even if you gonna be about that life, you couldn't catch no older nigga. You caught a 14-year-old. They gonna have a time with you in jail, boy. They gonna do you dirty.
Investigators found 8 shell casings cast from a .45 caliber pistol, and Joppy was pronounced dead at the scene at just 14 years old. The reason Trap did this was never officially revealed. However, some people online who claim to know Trap claim that Joppy had shot at him before, leading to Trap retaliating. This rumor has never been officially confirmed. Due to his young age and baby face, Joppy's death made national headlines as people were shocked that someone would do something so brazen to someone so young and innocent looking.
What did it sound like? How many shots did you hear?
I don't know, boom, 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 just like that.
It's sad. I was looking from my window and I came down. It's so super sad. His mom crying, everybody crying. It's something harsh, whether you know him or not. Something really, really sad.
He was a good kid. He was a 14-year-old kid, normal kid. He likes to hang out with his friends. And he comes out, he's going to school and he gets shot and killed. For no apparent reason. Who does that?
I see his mother crying and everything. I see all the family. So the only thing I want to know, who did it and why he did it.
After a short investigation, Trap was arrested. According to the New York Post, Trap passed out in court when he first heard prosecutors say that he faced 25 years to life in prison.
Nah, don't pass out now, player. You was just gangster as hell. I hate niggas that, bro, how y'all be so gangster? Then get to the courtroom and find out how many years you finna get. Now you found God. Now you passed out. Now you crying and all this extra goofy ass shit, bro. You're 28. You was murked a 14-year-old. 28 gang banging on the block still is already crazy as hell. But you 28 and you beefing with 14-year-olds, smoking them on his way to school, you smoking them, and then you gonna cry when he say 25 years to life. You had a pipe in New York and then you smoked somebody with the pipe. You thought you was gonna get a slap on the wrist for that? Niggas be slow. That's why I think it's really a mental thing, bro. I think people are just more stupid than you think.
Prison if he was convicted. Somehow, Trap was only convicted of manslaughter for this incident and not first-degree murder. He officially pled guilty to first-degree manslaughter on February 28, 2018 and was sentenced to 25 years in prison. It's crazy.
Still got to spend 25 years of your life in jail, bro. So you're 28, you're not finna get out till you like over 60. We're not over 60. Well, yeah, actually. Kinda, close to 60. But still, that's bogus. You threw your life away for that. You just passed out. You was a hoe, nigga. If I would have found out that you passed out over there, I would clown your ass. You passed out, nigga. You passed out. You was doing all that gangster shit and killing kids, but you just passed out when they told you. Lame, man.